Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another off schedule episode of Surveying the Realms. I'm not planning on making this a regular thing or anything like that, but I'll have to admit I've got 2 nights off a week, and usually on the first night I make an episode, and then on the second night I decide what I feel like doing, and what I've felt like doing the last couple of weeks is just playing Nightingale. Like, I want to be playing Nightingale. And so I could either decide to rigorously stick to a self-imposed schedule, or I could just do what I want to do. And so, I mean, oops. Didn't mean to do that. Wait, how do I remove? Okay, there we go. There, I want it there. And then there. And I suppose the plaster wall. There we go. It's the interior decorating episode. Oh, what did I... What's going on here? What? This is why you don't do this sort of thing with a controller. I mean... So what we need is bedrooms. Let's see, I want 2 by 2. Okay, so we can fit 3 bedrooms in here. Let's find our floors. Bordered upper floor. Oh, rose upper floor. Okay. And then I'm gonna need extra stone, carved stone. We don't have enough of that. Yeah. So let's go in here and make some carved stone. We've got a bunch of stone, and we've got a masonry bench with 2 augments, so carved stone. Let's go 500. Oh, 5 minutes. See, we're doing 100 a minute. This carved stone. We're gonna have all we need for a while. Although we won't have what we need for a while. Alright. So let's just do the same thing on the other side. I've got architectural ambitions here. I don't want to just keep building cubes. I think my disdain for the cube is well established at this point, so there's no need to belabor the issue. Like, oh wait, no. I didn't want that. We are probably going to do some sort of back chamber here. Maybe my personal bedroom or something. That's right. I'm saving space for myself. Okay, plaster wall. See, my hatred of the cube interacts poorly with my love of symmetry. Like, all things considered, as much as I rail against the inevitability of the cube, what's the alternative? Having a building that is different on both sides? No, thank you. Wait. There. There. Right? No. Wait, I've got 1, 2. Okay, so that's a bedroom. Oh, I see. I put my door in the wrong place. And then this goes here. And then we go and we put in our floors. We're gonna go underneath there and put in some whatchamacallits. You know, whatchamacallit. The thing that you put in on the ground. Oh, pillars. See, I knew you called it something. That much was clear to me from the very beginning. That whatever it was called something. Okay. Now, I got a tip in the comments of the previous video, so I'm going to try this out. Ooh! It worked. There we go. I'm too slow. Or am I? I mean... Oh wait, no. I've just got an immense list of things. Alright. Can't believe it's been 5 minutes already. Time just flies, doesn't it? When we're with such delightful company. I mean, I'm flattering you, but like you're not even here, so if I say I'm with delightful company, who am I talking about? Myself. I like to keep myself company. You know, it's not even not true. If you can't keep yourself company, how do you expect other people to keep you company? Like, what are they getting out of it? And I mean, I'm not saying that to suggest that they don't get anything out of it. I'm saying that to suggest that they do. Wait, did I go 3 back here? Oh no, okay, it's because of the weird shape of the room. It's 3 back here. Wait, no. Oh, I meant to do 2x2s, but I guess we're doing 2x3s. Well, you know what? That's fine. They put up with a lot of stuff from me, so give them the extra space. I'm okay with that. Ooh. Although what I might not be okay with is this, whatever this is, abutting my building. Okay, there we go. It wasn't letting me place it. Although, I actually want to give these rooms windows. I feel like I owe that to them. Oops. Okay. Oh, I don't know why it's giving me such a hard time here. Small double windows. What do you think? Yeah. You get windows, but you get small windows. No, I think the small windows are gonna look good from the outside. It's gonna give this place a real desert credibility. It's to protect against sandstorms, as far as you know. Like, who could possibly be against being protected from a sandstorm? You'd have to be real ungrateful for that. A real lack of gratitude for my generous architectural contributions. And I don't think my people lack gratitude. I think that they are properly humble. desert door? Oh, okay. I need a frame. Plaster door frame. Okay, so we've got 12 bedrooms. And then we put in the doors. Alright, I'm going to put the doors in downstairs, too. Even though we don't need them in our public spaces. Because otherwise, the building won't match with itself. Oh. Right, like, in many ways... Oh, see, I broke symmetry here, so it's all pointless. I mean, it's not all pointless. I could knock down a wall and fix that. But I'm not going to. You have to leave one imperfection in a building like this in order to not displease God. But where did I hear that? Like, that can't possibly be right. Someone said that. Oh, this flat roof isn't going to make it look less like a cube. But that's alright. There's a basic pragmatism to the flat roof that I appreciate. Oh, this is fascinating viewing. I think of myself first and foremost as an entertainer. And, you know, I put on a show. The show is me tiling a roof. Although if we're going to talk about the entertainment value of me tiling a roof, I think it'd be much more entertaining to see me do it in real life. I would be the most miserable person anyone's ever seen. No, that's not true. We had a whole episode yesterday about how I'm not nearly miserable enough. Oh, I need shingles. Wait, where do I get shingles from? Well, let's just keep tiling. But I will say that hyperbole notwithstanding, I would not enjoy roofing. It's like all of the things I hate. Heat, physical labor, being in direct sunlight. Some people, but like, I'll admit, though, that as much as I would not enjoy putting a roof on a building in real life, I can appreciate roofing as a trade. Like, every roof I've ever been under, I've been grateful that it works. And upset when it doesn't. shingles. Oh, how many shingles do I need? 110. Better do more than that, though. Okay, we're gonna do sandstone shingles. 200 worth. And then we're gonna sit here for 2 minutes and watch it get done. Now, the reason we do 200 is because we're gonna need something over here too. So then where's the roof? Oh, I just went quiet for that. And I apologize. I forgot that I was recording a video and attempting to entertain you through my architectural ambitions. Well, whatever else it's gonna be, it's not gonna be a cube. Oh, somehow 316 got built there. I think probably because of my upgrades to Alright, then we go outside and my upgrades to masonry bench yield through the augments. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put columns so that this doesn't appear to break the laws of physics. I mean, right, we're just pretending. See, I wanted like an array of columns or a row, but it doesn't do snap to place like some other games do. So I'm pretty much placing the columns in an arbitrary spot. The only non-arbitrary spot that I can get even slightly symmetrical is the corners. And even that doesn't seem to be working. Watch me very carefully attempt. I might be better off with the mouse here. That's not even attached to the building. might have to adjust the height. See, that's not the corner. Okay, so what I think is going on is this terrain is too high. Let's remove that and instead place a foundation. A foundation block here. Oh, I almost had it. There we go. Then this foundation block. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Why is this column not... Oh, okay. See, that's nice. If we could just get more of those in place. Our building is being held up by columns. That's the illusion that I want to give. Oh, I guess... No, this one has the same flaw as the other. Alright, well then, we'll do a foundation stone over here too. Saved from my own symmetry by the vagaries of terrain. Okay, and then this one absolutely is not gonna support a column. Oh goodness. Sorry, I didn't consult you guys. Actually, I'm being all sarcastic, but I probably should have done like an environmental impact survey. I'm intruding on their natural habitat. Alright. I wanted to avoid excessive fireballs. Alright. And what we're going to do is we're just going to skip the illusion of control here. There we go. Oof. No, I gotta fix that. Maybe I could just do some columns down here. I want columns. You know what? Close enough. And I know that's not very admirable of me. I'm setting a bad example for the young ones. Although, if you're young, you shouldn't be watching this. I curse too much. Although I don't care if kids curse. I'm not their mother. Like, I don't recall taking that responsibility on. Curse away, kids. You have John's permission. Alright. Then, my vision for this is, this is where I'm going to put my portals. Magical structure. Crude portal. Oh, no. It's too big for the indoors. Never mind, this is going to be my bedroom then. Wait. Why is there only one? This thing's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I see what happened. I made this in the wrong way. Oh. Yep. There we go. All right. There's that roof. And then I gotta put an exterior wall there. And stone archway. No, I need my own door. There we go. This is my bedroom. Now we just gotta put beds in. Is 12 bedrooms gonna be enough for everybody? I promised everybody a bedroom. Residents. 11 out of 12. Not only is that enough for everybody, it's enough for one more. Oh, skylight. Unintentional skylight. Well, if that's not a contracting euphemism, it's gonna be. Oh no, we put in an unintentional skylight. Oh, I gotta eat. Sheliak pot pie, wasna, and bread. And then furniture. Modest single beds for all of you. Oh wait, that's only 6. Um, okay, you guys are gonna bunk up, uh, and have roommates. Sorry, I can't count. I thought it was... No, there's no way I thought that this was 6 bedrooms on each side. I just must have counted 6 bedrooms total and then multiplied by 2 through some sort of process of no, I have no idea how that came about. Okay, so the people on one side are going to have beds facing the door, and then the other side, we're going to have them facing the wall. No, I'll come in here and I'll reverse these. Ooh, I used up all of my lumber. Move. Flipping around the beds. Because you don't want to sleep with your head towards the door. That's... not comfortable. Oh, well. Okay, you're gonna sleep that way. Well, alright, guys. You made your choice. I respect that. I mean, not really, but... Alright, so I need 7 lumber. Oh, a little cute animal got in our house. Lumber. Oh. I gotta do this with the mouse. Wood. Use regular wood and make 500. No, make 500. We'll have all the lumber we need for a while. Then we move that, flip it. You know, bunking up with a roommate isn't so bad, right? It's like summer camp, where you do hard labor all day. Oh, everybody's sleeping at once. It must have been a while for them. Alright, I gotta go move that pillar. Okay, so the base is done. Not as different from a cube as I would have hoped, but it's not a cube. It's got a complicated shape. Okay. Let's... Can I just move? No, so I gotta remove it. Alright. tutor. I had to put a tutor element into this building because there was no spiral staircase otherwise. You know what? It's fine. And then, I guess with regards to the gates, I'll keep them out here. I'll build like a little plaza or something, so that my landing pad, extra dimensional. Alright, so basically I need 4 portals. And so I want a space for portals that is, I don't know, this should be sufficient. Can I move the Pepe's box? I'll move it up here so it'll be like a little mailbox. I think Pepe would like that. And then you can move. Right here for now. I'm going to place you on the plaza after it gets built. Ooh. But I don't have the bricks. Or do I? Oh, I'll bet this is the reverse of the problem that I had before, where I can't access it because I'm outside a certain border. I know we had extra bricks. I believe they were in here. Yeah, I got 1,000. So that should be fine. Actually, I'll bet that if I could get... Oh no, it's not even oriented in the same way. It's not gonna hook up with my... Well, let's see what happens if I build out towards... Okay. Actually, if we're gonna do it, might as well do it all the way. There. There we go. My weird foundations. Now we'll see if I can just build the magical structures the way I want them to. Crude portal. I want 4. There's 2. What would be the most satisfying way to put these. Actually, ooh, okay. So even though they're connected, they're not connected. So I need 15 wire, 35 ingot, 50 lumber, and 5 synchronous lotuses. Well, good news is the lumber should be done. Alright, climbing claws. Alright. Let me grab 50 of that lumber that I just put in. Oh no, and then I'm gonna have to look through here for the synchronous lotuses. Oh, okay. I've got a bunch. Then ingots. Raw ingots. Okay. Then I gotta come in here and make some wire. No, I gotta come in here and make some wire. Wire. Ooh, it's only taking a few seconds. Alright. The architectural episode is basically done. I mean, that's one building, so I don't see why I couldn't access my storage. But you know what? That's fine. Then we're gonna load those up with cards and get those. Okay, so we want is Realm Cards Major, Provisioner Forest, and Provisioner Swamp. We're going to a new tier 3 level after this. It's all coming together. Alright. So, not going to build a portal to our current, but I figured desert, forest, swamp. Provisioner forest. Provisioner swamp. And then you can be a portal to Magwitch Marches. And you can be a portal to Abeyance. And you're going to be to Provisioner, to the Desert Realm, but the next Desert Realm. Oh, okay. Salad, spring roll, bread. Alright, next stop, Provisioner Forest. To grind for essence. Oh, I'm going to pause here. Alright, we are at the Provisioner Forest. Oof. The minor realm card here looks depressing. And I don't have a minor to counter it. Let's look at this map, though. We could at least go to the Realmic Transmuter and see what we're afflicted with. Oh, it's got some kind of oil rig or something. Alright, well, west we go. And we are looking for blue essence, but also minerals and plants that would aid us in our next tier of equipment. Okay, I gotta do the climbing claws. Going west, because that's where the Realmic Transmuter was. Yep, it's right in front of us. Oh, I could occasionally use my eyes instead of the map. Well, I do care. I do like this fairy architecture, though. Might card. Stagger enemies more easily and increase your maximum weight limit. The cost of your tool and clothing's durability. Clouds have an orange tint and the temperature is cool. I would say that's more of a green tint than an orange, but I guess I can see the orange here. I don't particularly care for this. Alright, let's try this Bastille of Agility. Oh, there's not nearly enough points of interest in this place. I don't know if that's just because they haven't spawned on the map, or if this is a barren area. I might have to go to the next story level if we can't find enough XP here. We need 150. Actually, we need all we can get, but 150 is the minimum. 150 is just what we need for our next tier of equipment. Alright, so this is a Bastille of Agility, which means that the thing we're looking for is as up as we can get. So let's go up. I don't use the zip line function of the climbing claws enough. Alright. Ooh. It's a real test of agility. Alright, so we got 25. So we only need 100 more. 4 more of those ought to do it. Oh, there's another one to our north. I'm gonna go northwest to an infestation. See what we can get there. Although I'll bet another one of those hammer guys is gonna be there. That's what we need the equipment for. Defeating the hammer guys. Just hammering away. Actually, they're more dangerous when they lose their hammers. I find the speed at which they attack to be hard to deal with. Don't they know that the rules of video games mean you can be fast or you can hit hard, but doing both is cheating? Ah, there it is. They always have such sophisticated townhouses, but in such a sorry state of disrepair. Would these guys be such dark fang if they had better housekeeping habits? Well, I'm hardly one to talk. I mean, I try to keep my space livable, but there's 101 things I'd rather be doing than cleaning my bedroom. More about me than what you wanted to know. I'll bet, like, whatever mystique I have is gone. I'm not one of those, like, hoarder type people or anything like that. You can see my floor. but I don't know, I need to stop digging, is what I need to do. Like, there's no way for me to end this little description of my life in a way that makes me look cool and sexy. I mean, but I don't want you to be under the impression that my living space is really bad, either. Like, it's fine. I have a lot of books that need to be put back on the shelf and things like that. Alright. More infestation. And just to be clear, we're talking about the video game and not my bedroom. Oh man. If I was going for sexy, that last joke didn't help. I mean, what's so hard to understand, guys? I told you it wasn't infested. Sometimes a denial is worse than a confession. Wait, did I clear that? Yeah, it's completed. I don't remember getting the big reward for it. But I've got 80, so I must have. Alright. Portal. Cave entrance. Alright, I guess I want to go to that cave. This is the grind stat. I was going to say the grind lifestyle. I thought it would be funnier to say the grind set. But it wasn't. Yeah, this is... We're grinding away. And what grinding involves is going to every location on the map. But I'm going to share with you a secret. Although maybe it's not a secret at this point. Probably inferred this from my behavior. But I love going to locations on maps. Oh god. Like, just realized that we could engage with our gameplay preferences at a really abstract level. Right? Like, what do you enjoy? I enjoy assembling items. I enjoy budgeting resources. I like a game that makes me interact with the environment. And yeah, maps are part of it. You know, there are some games out there where the map is my favorite part. Cartography. It's an art form all its own. Sometimes I can't tell whether I'm joking or not. Like, I don't think that was a joke. I mean, given what I know about cartography. Like, I approve of cartography. Though some people don't. I know that's hard to imagine, but... You know, in some ways, a map can be an act of aggression. So you're defining a space. And... I know, it seems very woke excess to say that mapping something is an act of aggression. But, I mean, you know, you can't plan a war of conquest without a map. And so, Cobalt, I don't even remember that one. Ooh, it's a 6 magic power. Not quite as good as silver, but it does pack some environmental resistance in here. I think I'd rather have the silver, though. I'm all about the offense. But yeah, map... Right, like... So maps can be beautiful things. And they can be useful. And... You know, you use them to travel and to understand where you're going and what you're doing when you get there. But if your intentions are not pure, then a map can be a weapon too. And maybe there's something just a little bit obscene about weaponizing something that was meant to be beautiful. You know? The world would be a lot better place if all our maps were used for peace. Oh. I'm gonna gradually become a 60s hippie. Actually, I'm not even sure that it's gonna be gradual. Like, I might be there already. I don't know. The hippies, they had their unique virtues, of course, but they were also problematic in certain ways. Like, you know, free love, but being used by a hegemonic group to control sexuality of someone smarter than me is gonna have to talk about that, about how there was a certain latent misogyny in the hippie movement, that free love you know, serve the agenda of particular people who maybe... I don't know why I'm being coy about it, but I think that the reason I'm being coy about it is because I don't want to talk about it. So let me change the subject. I don't want to offend the hippies in my audience. No, I mean, if you're the person I'm talking about, then I do want to offend you. But you're probably not. Like, I guess I'm just more afraid of putting my foot in my mouth regarding this. It's like, look, let's just be direct. Some of those male hippies were freaks. They used the high ideals of the hippie movement to manipulate women into bed, and the culture of free love pressured people into thinking that they weren't allowed to say no. Alright, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. It wasn't as hard as I was afraid it was going to be. Like, I guess it just goes to show that if you're afraid of having a difficult conversation, it pays to just be direct and frank. I'm giving out life advice, but if you saw my life, you wouldn't want my advice. Maybe you would. Like John, he's got an enviable life. Playing video games twice a week. Chatting. Well, let's see what emeralds do. Movement speed and poison resistance. That's actually a pretty decent set of stats too. Although I'm gonna do my best to maximize magic. That's what I want. I want to be able to one-shot these guys. Right, like, see, I just hit him for 1,000 damage and it's doing jack shit. Then he's gonna lose his club and start charging instead of walking slowly towards me. And it's going to be a nightmare. See, there's like this knockback effect, and it's so strong. And these guys are bouncing around. I don't know. But I'm glad I came down here because there was silver down here. And I need that silver desperately. So this is what the map label of an area like this is called a bunker. And they're pretty good, usually, for a decent haul of treasure. And I'm going to get plenty more... let's see. Spawn synchronous lotuses here. I'm going to get plenty more treasure going through there. Those portals are good for essence. So, in terms of essence, we are at 118. That is almost there. By a generous interpretation of the word almost. Yeah, almost is one of those words that you can be very generous with. Why? On a geological level, I'm almost a dinosaur. We just barely missed them. No, I think the 65 million years is probably significant geologically too. The continents were different back then. So maybe there's a difference between being generous with the word almost and just using it completely fatuously. We almost encountered the formation of the moon on an astronomical timescale. We're almost around for that. Yeah, maybe that. Right, like 65 million years is about 20% of the amount of time life has been on this planet. So, to say that we almost missed being dinosaurs is probably not true, but 1 billion years, the formation of the moon. That's 1/14 of the lifespan of the universe. I'd say... So what are we defining almost as being between 15 and 20%? Ugh. Maybe I'm just really bad at estimating things. Oh, well, wait a second. I said 108 was almost 150. That's 33% difference. So, yeah. You know what? I'm just a generous guy. Almost. Come into my house, have some cookies. I'll make a trip to the liquor store. We'll get some vegan wine. Yeah, apparently wine's not vegan. Or a lot of it isn't, anyway. I don't know how wine is made, so I couldn't say for sure. But I guess like some wine is made using certain animal byproducts. I don't want to miss any of the essence. Oh, okay. I didn't. Here it is. See, 152. We're there. So maybe I was right to say almost. Just not almost in terms of percentages of how much we'd get, but almost in terms of almost being time. It's been just a couple of minutes in an episode that's probably going to be a little longer than 2 hours. I actually don't remember when I started recording, so the length of this episode's going to be completely random. See, I don't like these. Like, I don't like whatever this is. Alright, let's build some survival structures. There we go. And all we gotta do is defeat the waves of enemies that come to try and stop this thing from doing what it's doing. I don't know if this is actually on a timer or whether it's just based on defeating the enemies. Can we get through here without even fighting an enemy at all? If it was what it presented itself to be, then yes, we could. But my guess is that this is just a skin for a survival mechanic. That it's some sort of wave-based combat challenge. Though I don't even see where the enemies have spawned in. If we were really just digging through the shield to get at the crystal, then we're having a real lucky go of it right now. How long should we wait before looking to see if there's enemies for us to beat? I think we've probably waited long enough. Like, why is it taking so long? I mean, I don't know how long these things are supposed to take, but I'm getting impatient. Some of these creatures are fragile enough to fall to my sword, and others are strong enough to withstand my explosions. It's frustrating. Oh, still isn't done. Keep up the good work, Laser. I'll go try and find the enemies that will trigger the end of your animation sequence. Nope. There we go. That's what it took. And we're at 190. So we are over our quota. Which means that all we have to do is get out of here and we can go back to our main base and enjoy the fruits of our labors. Me tediously building a new set of equipment while you are helpless to turn away. I mean, like, you could fast forward for that. I wouldn't be offended. Or maybe I'll put a timestamp in. Equipment noodling. Like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count the materials I need to make the stuff, and then I'm gonna see if I've got the stuff that I need, and then I'm gonna do my best to get all of the stuff that I need, and then I'm gonna use the stuff that I've got to make the stuff that I counted. This is actually something we can look at right now. An ornate sword, blade guard wrap. So we go back here to the tier 2 stuff, and oh wait, there we go. So the straps turn into a wrap. So we need 2 hide, and then I believe a blade is, oh, a hilt is an ingot. Okay, so we need 2 ore for that. I don't know. A hilt is... Oh, a hilt is made from an ingot, so we need 4 ore. So yeah, 4 ore and 2 leather for the ornate's sword. Oh, a blade, a guard, and a wrap. So actually, oh, I promised you a counting action, and I aim to deliver. Like, what are we doing? We're counting. I can't imagine that this is something that you want to see, but I'm gonna make you watch it. Again, because I know... Okay, it's the same number of materials. So, we're gonna need 4 silver ore for that. And we've already collected 10. Then we go look at our clothes. Cloth, thread, buttons. Buttons are the only metal. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. 6 buttons. 2 buckles. Alright, so 6 buttons and 2 buckles. Then textiles, straps. So we're gonna need a bunch of hide. But I don't know of a hide that increases magic damage. We should probably look to see. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 buckles. Okay. So 6 buttons. Buttons, I believe, are a tier 2. Yeah. So we need 6 ingots in addition to our 4. And then, okay, we've got enough silver for all of that. So what we really need is a magic enhancing hide. And I don't know where to get something like that exactly, but I'll bet that if we go find the legendary monsters on these maps, then sooner or later we're gonna run into one that drops a magic enhancing leather. So that's actually our next goal, is to track down legendary creatures and then kill them and skin them and wear their hide as a trophy. Oh. I don't know. Is it possible to play a game like this that involves having respect for nature? I mean, I wouldn't say I have a disrespect for nature. Although, if you said it of me, I don't know if I'd have the wherewithal to deny it. Oh no. I mean, how dare you be completely accurate? Alright. Let me pause while we're heading back to the other realm. Okay. So we are back in the Provisioner Forest, and oof, I do feel like there's more stuff revealed. Like, I don't remember that Bastille of Insight. This looks like a busier... Okay, so there's a legendary monster almost directly to our south. That's where we're going to go. We're going to hunt this beast and hope that we can get some kind of magical leather out of it. Like, we'll take the magic out of your hide. You know, that's monster hunting. Although I don't know how much of a monster this thing is. Like, we came to where it was, and foul monster existing in a place so far removed from humanity that we would have never come across you accidentally. Prepare to feel the wrath of my magic. So dramatic. Alright. So, Yeah, we are pointed right at the beast. Ooh, what kind of beast do you think it is? Usually they're like big versions of smaller enemies. Like a big wolf or a big elk. Boar. You are a plague on this land, as far as I can tell, based on the title of your over your health bar. I've got a superpower and it's just access to the UI. I think in real life that would be more of a curse than a power. Because it's like, you'd see this guy and he would be obviously a villain, but you wouldn't have access to any sort of source of information that other people would find reliable. Okay, basil boar. Let's look at this hide. Wait, where is it? Hide predator. Hide basil boar. Melee damage. Oh, that would have been good for a different build that I had. Defense. Nope, sorry, I don't want to aid you in defense. It's too much of a pain. There's another one over here. So what we'll do is we'll go to west to the Bastille of Agility, and then west further to the Bastille of Insight, and then northwest to that creature, and then southeast to that bunker. Yep. Trip routing action. Engaging with maps. See, and I'm using the map in the bad way here. Like, I mean, that's literally just what we're doing. It's using it to plan a murder. I mean, I don't know if the thing that we're going after is sentient. According to the rules we made for ourselves, I'm allowed to kill whatever this thing is. Am I too cynical? You guys would tell me if I was too cynical, right? Like, I think you would. Because there's no reason for you not to. Like, okay, northwest. Ooh. This is my favorite way to travel. See, I have a feeling that whatever this next creature is going to be, it's probably just going to be another basil boar. That, like, why would the game waste its unique creatures on a single pre-generated map, or procedurally generated map? Right? If you've got a situation where you're where you've got multiple procedurally generated worlds and multiple legendary creatures, you're going to want to ration them, I'd think, because that way it encourages people to go to more worlds, and that's what the game's all about. Although some might say what the game is about is getting to Nightingale. And if the game is about getting to Nightingale, then it's actually entirely possible that you wouldn't want to spread out the advantages of your legendary creatures too thin, because that's just going to slow people down from getting to Nightingale. So we're about to find out what the game's about. It all hinges on this. No pressure, Nightingale. You're just going to show us what you're made of. How have you been using our time? Has it been respectfully? Well, wait. What's the disrespectful version of that? Like, now that I think about it. Respect my time by making yourself easy. But, like, do I even want an easy game? Or do I want a game with lots of fun exploration in it? Right? Like, oh no, this terrible game's wasted my time by sending me to all of the wondrous locations in the multiverse and giving me fun challenges to do when I'm there. Like, oh, I gotta hunt down the 15 legendary beasts, each one in its own unique world. Damn you, Nightingale. Yeah, that'd be pretty unreasonable of me. Good thing I'm not doing that then. Oh. Although, if we're gonna talk about Nightingale wasting my time, I don't care for this Bastille of Insight very much. Ooh. I found a realm card in here, though. A Provisioner's Swamp. You trying to tell me something? Okay. So there's at least one... and probably two more of those little symbols to find. And honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna bother. Because see how hard that was to see? And then I got one more of those? If I'm lucky? If I'm not lucky, I've got more than one. I don't even know where to start looking. Like... Ooh, I found an iron axe head. That's gonna save me some trouble. Getting the tier 3 axe. So, you know, it wasn't a complete waste of time. But somewhere on the exterior of this structure, there's a little red mark. And that red mark is what we need to find to get the essence that's inside this thing. And it's probably only going to be about 15. So, in a way, this is a massive waste of time. And, like, there's no real way for it not to be. I'm feeling frustrated. And you know what? It's a big multiverse. So I am going to take my frustration and shove it. That's right. Usually, you're on the giving end of that instead of receiving. Like, usually you say something like, take this job and shove it, but I guess I'm the one doing the shoving. Well, you know, if the shoe fits, shove it. That's what they say. No one in the history of humanity has said that. I'll bet. Although if they have, they're probably pretty cool. Alright, so what we're looking for is this legendary creature. We're going to see whether it's a boar or not. The scope of this game's ambitions are about to be revealed. Yeah, it's the same. Although, you know, this was a bad time for me. So I don't need whatever this is. Like, I got things that I could be doing. I'll find the legendary creature I need in another level. Might even be in the desert. Oh, how funny would that be if the thing I was looking for was right in front of me all along. Sometimes, when you're traveling the universe, the answers you're looking for are right at home. Is that the theme of Nightingale? Like, I guess Nightingale City is like the home of humanity. So, oh, my carry weight is actually less in this level, and I'm guessing it's because the might effect from the minor realm card overwrites the bonus carry weight from my charm of the mule. Alright, we're going directly south. See, normally my carry weight is more than 1,000. But for now, it's less. It's in the 600s. Still, 2 bunkers in one map is a pretty good deal. Because this is where we get the rarest of minerals. The various gems. Although, I wonder what these Fey bunkers were for originally. What are they hiding from? Maybe the thing they were hiding from was in front of them the whole time. That's like a horror movie tagline. Maybe the horror was in front of them the whole time. I don't think Hitchcock would approve of that. Then again, I mean, the only thing he was good at was horror, so. Oh, that was my revenge for slandering Hitchcock. I don't know if the only thing he was good at was horror. I mean, my understanding of his life and work, he was also a pretty deft hand at harassing the ladies. Which, I apologize to everyone for that joke. I mean, there's nothing funny about what Hitchcock did to his female co-stars. Or female stars. I guess not co-stars, because he wasn't in the movies. Female actors. Like, he is just an absolute son of a asshole. I remembered. Oh, I'm not even gonna go to the bunker. Those grapes are probably sour anyway. We're going back to respite. Alright, pause. Alright, we're back at base, and I'm gonna deposit all of the junk that we accumulated in the previous level right here in our storage containers. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock our this thing, crude remote realmic transmuter. I'm going to build one right out here. Oh, somehow I need lumber for that. I've got a ton of lumber. And I only need 2. Okay, I'll take 8. Only need 2, I'll take 8. Alright, I can oh, the mic card is active here too. Let's actually get in here and find the minor realm card. Which one haven't we used yet? It was a real early one too. But not tier 1 early. It was tier 2 early. Explorer Eminent card. Coated paper, vibrant ink, shimmering ore. No, that wasn't it. Dragon's Horde Eminent card. Coated paper, vibrant ink, sapphire. Okay. Dragon's Horde Eminent. There we So that's what we're going to put in our realmic transmuter outside. I want to take another look at this. Why is it called a minor realmic transmuter when it does exactly the same thing as the big one? I guess that's the game keeping us humble. Yeah, we're not going to exceed the works of the Fae. Okay, the sun and sky are going to be vibrant colors. I'm looking forward to this. Although, I think that might have gotten rid of... We're around a different planet now. But reward chests grant a chance to find rare gems and ore within, at the expense of lowering our damage resistance. Oof. Alright. So first things first, I'm going to put down a bed here. Furniture. Beds. A Tudor bed. And then I'm gonna rest until dawn. There we go. Resting. We get a buff for that. And specifically, 150 health per minute, 13.5 stamina per second. 540. Oh. No, I guess I was wrong about our carry weight. It wasn't 1,000. It was being buffed by a different card in a different realm. Well. Okay. So the might card was helping us. Oh, okay, we've got the cured bug meat. Now let's get 2 more recipes. Let's see, maybe a stew? Okay, we gotta make broth. How do we make broth? Oh, we haven't unlocked it yet. Steak, catch of the day. Medley. Wait, have we? Broth. Bones, oil, spice. Oh. Right, they... Okay, we gotta grind some spice. What I wouldn't do for a hearty stew. Spice. Aloe. Although I have a hard time believing that aloe would be a very good spice. I mean, I know it's an edible plant. I had a juice with some aloe in it and it was fine. But, it's not what I think of when I think of a spice. Wait, let's see. Okay. Broth. Um, we're gonna find... Oh, I keep making jokes about it, and I don't want to do it, but I kind of want to do it just because I'm gonna miss making jokes about it. Alright, we're gonna make a broth out of Azazel. Okay. And then we're gonna make a stew out of that broth. Okay, an edible plant. Oh, pumpkin. Ooh, that's a tier 4. Let's go with bug meat. Alright. There. And then tender steak. The basil boar. And aloe. Oh, it's been a long time since I've eaten steak, but I am almost positive that aloe on a steak is not gonna be good. It's like, it's boar meat and aloe. Jeez, what do you want? Alright, we're going southwest to find the legendary creature. And, oh, hello little guy following me. Little cutie. There we go, see. We're gonna find the legendary creature and we're gonna pet it. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna kill it. We're gonna find something beautiful and then we're going to make it wish it was dead. Sorry, I just thought this tree was really cool. I don't know why I'm apologizing. Right, like looking at cool trees is why we're all here. If you're the sort of person who would resent a tree-based detour, what are we even doing? Like, what do you want from me? If not, to look at trees. We prefer the YouTube channels where they don't notice the trees. Which, honestly, I wouldn't blame you if we did. Like, there's probably someone out there playing this very game who's got, like, virtuoso gaming skills and knows all the secrets and things like that. And if you're interested in Nightingale, it'd probably be better to watch them. But, ooh. Oh, okay, no, these are just our regular bugs. But they look pretty under this light. Like, hey guys. Oh, maybe the beautiful thing that I'm going to kill was in front of me all along. Trees and cliches. If we ever find a cliched tree, watch out. What would a cliched tree be? Oh, it's gonna... The legendary creature is one of these automatons. I don't think that they... Well, no, they don't have hide, so... What am I even doing? I don't care about killing something without hide. When I said that I was going to tan your hide, that was not a figure of speech. Alright. Fast travel back to base, and we'll go to the Provisioner Swamp. And you know what? This will cross another to-do list. To action item off of our to-do list. We'll have seen all of this tier's worth of biomes when this loads. So, see you soon. Alright. This is the Provisioner Swamp. You may notice this as being exactly like every other swamp we've been in. And that's a sharp eye. It is. This game has a lot of cool things about it, but it's not as diverse as it needs to be. Okay, iron. I don't care about iron. Nice. Well, that's nice. What's nice about it? So, one thing that you may have noticed about me, I can't dig a rock without making a pun about it. I don't have that kind of self-control. I think that, we all have our foibles. Alright, I want to go straight west. Maybe, or no, straight east. I'm doing it again. I'm getting west and east mixed up. For all of my professed love of maps, and my professed distrust of maps as a weapon, my ability to read them is intermittent at best. Oh, maybe I wouldn't love them so much if I knew them better. I say things sometimes that amuse me. I know what's so amusing about that, but I don't know. Like, we talked about me being a cynic before, but I'm not really. I say a cynical thing and I laugh because I know it's not true. Or maybe I laugh because there's a part of me that suspects it is true. Now, I think why I would laugh at that is actually because I'm imagining myself saying it to a human being, and it's so incredibly mean that I could never forgive myself for doing so. Okay, here's another Bastille of Insight. At least it's not in a forest. That uptone inflection was actually meant to indicate skepticism. Ooh, a burlwood handle. I hope that I have... Oh. A burlwood handle. Where is the gold? I found a new material, but... oh. The handle is made of burl wood and gold. Okay. Well, if there's anything that I have the need for a handle for, I've got a handle on it. Sometimes I say things just to say things. Like, that thing I just said didn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense. It's like just an expression with the word handle in it. And I said it because I found a handle. Okay, so the structure is exactly like that previous structure that we're in, which indicates to me that one of the glyphs should be in the same place as it was on that other one. But I don't remember where that was, so. Okay, wait. I do remember that there was one on the inside. Like here. Yeah. A fey chest. Silver etched ingots. Oh. Since you can use... Wait, galumph. Aromatic, made of cape aloe and galumph. Alright. Again, I have no idea why I'm doing this. I don't need the essence that bad. There's a dozen more places I could get it in this level. And in fact, the only reason I'm even in this entire universe is because I want to okay. So it doesn't appear that they're in exactly the same space. Oh, but I think I've triggered it, so maybe it's okay that I took this detour. I mean, I say I didn't even need the essence, but yeah, we all know that I'll take it. Like, what am I doing pretending that I'm too proud? See, it was only 13. So, it's like, it was barely worth it. Actually, okay, so what I did just now seemed really foolish. That's because I thought I had that equipped. Alright, we're traveling overland. Oh, that looks like a creature down there. But that's not what we're here for. Okay. Cured bug meat, basil boar, and Azazel bug stew. Alright, like, you all thought the bit was over, but it's not. I ate the last of the tender steak earlier, like yesterday, the previous episode, but the broth is gonna last for a long time. Oh, shit. I don't want to fight this now. So I'll just take the essence and go. Oh, except I think I have to because I'm gonna have a boss battle real near here. And it wouldn't do to have a boss battle so close to a guy who's like really good at killing me. Oh, he knocked me so far away he despawned. Well, I'm not too proud for that. Drinker of oceans. You know, the ocean is for everybody, Quilkin. So, maybe get your drinking problem under control. I'm lecturing this thing. Yeah, that's right. I killed you for drinking in the ocean. As far as you know. Like, there's no reason for you to think that I came after you specifically. I mean, I did. There's no reason for you to think that. Alright, we got Tiddalik. Is Tiddalik a kind of magic? No. But it does improve a fishing rating? Huh. Wait. We're gonna go to this essence trader here. This is a new mechanic that I haven't shown you. But these guys, they got unique stuff. Let's see what you're selling. Resources. See. None of the stuff that we actually need, though. Potions. Food. Monikers. I could get a new name for myself. That's the most unique thing. Alright, you don't have anything I need. Which is good, because I wanted to keep the essence anyway. Alright. So this entire universe is a bust. I'm gonna have to go to some other universe. See you later, Amos. Actually, see you never, because I'm gonna respawn your entire world. Alright, going back to Respite. Alright, we are back at home base with more stuff to drop off. And, oh, seeing you all lined up like this makes me feel like I'm running a sweatshop. I took you all out of the beautiful land of Abance to this desert. Oh, I'm like the worst boss. Like, would you be willing to relocate for the company? And, alright. Let me look at our progression. Cloth thread buttons, leather straps. Okay, so let's look at our hides and see if we've got a good magic enhancing hide. Leather. let's melee damage, fishing rating, maximum health. This isn't terrible for a magic user because it raises maximum stamina, but I don't need melee damage and I don't need fishing rating, so what we're gonna do is we're going to use the Enchanter's Focus and spawn a couple of new realm cards. Provisioner Forest and ooh, I'm running low on tier 1 essence, but don't worry. I've got Burlwood 46. Could have swore that the Burlwood we found around here was tier 3. I'm gonna go check it out. Okay, there it is. This episode is going to prove to be longer than usual because I don't want to quit just as we're getting to a point where like, what are we going to do? Start next episode with all of the tedious clothes making? Or are we going to finish off this episode with the tedious clothes making? Yeah, okay, so there's a tier 3 Burlwood. Although the tier 3 Burlwood is probably not going to be much use for us because we're not making clothes out of wood. But there might be like a shaft or something that we want out of Burlwood. And the cinder strands. Now the cinder strands are interesting because we're definitely going to have to make cloth and thread out of a tier 3 plant. And they're the best ones we found so far. Maximum stamina and stamina regeneration. Like, it's not the end of the world if we have to use that. Although, I'm going to keep my eyes open in these other worlds for a tier 3 fiber that actually helps us with our main build more. I mean, we need stamina because that's how we throw the fireballs, but if we could get magic instead, that'd be better. Okay, so we can eat that that tier 2 Burlwood. Okay, this is what I wanted. It's not worth a ton because we only get 1 essence each, but we've got thousands of them, so it's okay. Provisioner Forest and Provisioner Swamp. Oh wait, I had a Provisioner Swamp that I found. Okay, so we're gonna change this. Provisioner for close portal, provisional or forest, and then we want to reset the realm. We'll sever. Yes. we're gonna do the same thing for the swamp. There. Now we've got 2 new worlds, hopefully with 2 new legendary beasts in them. My theory is that they're random. Although if this proves to be the boar again, then that's at least a useful piece of information. Alright, gonna pause while this loads. Alright, we are in the Provisioner Forest. Ooh, I like these thick trees. Alright. So. Oh, and we spawned pretty close to the legendary beast as well. Excellent. This will save us some time. Like, I'm hoping that it's got a thick hide. Oh no. Okay, no. It's tied to the realm. Then it's not taken from a list. We'll go to the swamp to confirm it, but like, if there were a variety to find, it seems unlikely that we would have run into the same twice in a row. Alright, so the main thing that we want here is the legendary beast. And we found it, and it was disappointing. Which means that we are probably going to have to settle for some kind of stamina increasing leather or health. We'll have to settle for hit points. Let's see. Aside from this... Oh, right. We want, rare plants. I was like, what are we doing? We found them already. Holt Bloom. Holt Bloom is a health. You know, there might be a different kind of fiber in the swamp. Ribbon wood. So the advantage of ribbon wood is melee damage. I don't need melee damage. I need magic damage. Alright, so we're fast traveling back to Respite again. I'll pause it and meet back up with you there. Okay, in lieu of joining you at the base, I decided to just drop off my backpack and join you at the Provisioner Swamp. Save us all a very small amount of time. Well, save you a very small amount of time. Me didn't save any time at all because it took exactly the same amount of time to get here as it would have taken me if I was recording the whole time. So, you know, in a way, I sacrificed my life for you. And that's how I want you to think of it. Oh! Wait, is this legendary? No, I think that's just a regular creature. Okay, although it would help if my immolation could get up. Yeah, that's just a regular creature. I was hoping it wouldn't be the frog again. And to be fair, I haven't confirmed that it is the frog yet. But I suspect that it will be. So I want to see what this realm effect is. It's gloomy, whatever it is. Might card. How is it that they're all might cards? Okay. Oh, yep. Drinker of oceans. Where's the ocean, Quillican? What'd you do with it? You didn't drink it again, did you? That's not for you. So, I killed your clone in another universe with the excuse that it was because he drank the oceans. And that wasn't true because I didn't know that he did it until I fought him. But this time, that is the reason that I killed you. Like, I knew beforehand that you were an ocean drinker. Alright. Well, so the legendary creature is tied to the map, which means that I'm not gonna find... Oh wait, there's one more map I haven't checked. Alright, back to base, and then we'll pick up in whatever the place is called, the Magwitch Marshes. Alright. Pause. Okay. So here we are in Magwitch Marshes, and I'm reasonably sure... Oh, I don't see one. I was gonna say, I'm reasonably sure that there's a legendary beast somewhere in these woods, but I'm becoming less and less sure of that all the time. Alright. Let's check out a couple of points of interest and see if maybe something pops up on our map. At the very least, we can keep our eyes open for valuable plants. I meant to get some out of the swamp that we're in, but I overlooked it. Okay. This Bastille of Insight. My apologies for the cough. I don't know where that's coming from. Actually feeling alright. I'm 44 years old. I never figured out how to use the pause button on my microphone. And I don't know why I'm admitting that as someone who's notionally a YouTuber, but in the interest of full transparency. Oh, I'm betting that it's going to be up here, and it's actually a lot farther down. Alright, extract. Extract. Where are we going from here? Well, we could check out the Realmic transmuter. I'll bet that we can't change it, though. It's entirely possible that there is no legendary creature in this realm because it's a story realm. But there was one in the first story realm we met, the Aoten. So I'm keeping my eyes open. Greed card active. Okay. I don't mind the greed. We're just sort of striking out. We could try doing one of these factories. Seeing as how we're so close. But okay. That wasn't just unprovoked aggression on my part. There's also a possibility that this tier 3 prey hide is what I want. Maximum stamina. No, I've got better options than that. Oh. My umbrella is interfering. I've been to a level that looks exactly like this before. I'll see if I'd come in the other way. I could have been attacked by that guy. But I came in the back door, so everything's fine. It's not even the back door. I made my own door. It's like going through the door seemed too dangerous, so I just cut a hole in the wall. And I was right to think it would seem too... Oh wait, no, see, there's a legendary creature. I knew there was one. I say I knew there was one. I mean, We've got documentary evidence that I did not, in fact, know it. That I'm just making something up. Big Belly, Eater of Men. You and me both. Excellent. I mean, that's true on both counts. You know, we're not so different, you and I. I think in another life we could have been friends. I don't know, you're pretty aggressive. Then so am I. Do you think you're playing a video game right now, Big Belly? Oh no, I lost track of him. I hope that he doesn't regain health. Oh, not only does he not regain health, he is dead. Okay, Tauret's Hippo. Maximum health, maximum stamina. Well, it's not what I was hoping for, but it's probably better than the alternatives. We'll have to see if we can find another one before we leave. Huh, you know, what we're looking for was in front of us the whole time. I mean, from a certain definition of the word, in front of us. Like, the place that we should have been going for the plot is also the place that had what we needed to advance our equipment tier. But we were avoiding this place because of shit like that. Right? Like, I don't want to face two of these guys. At least not without better equipment. It's alright, I can avoid them. They're slow. The mission here isn't to kill every monster in this place. The mission here is to do something else. I don't remember what the mission here was to do. There's like a switch or something that you gotta press. Yeah, this thing. No, maybe not that thing. This thing. Read a personnel file. The Deeb can no longer handle the pressure of our work and the wildness of the realms. A recent hire to the engineering department. Okay. You'll never know what's going on in Nadim's employee evaluation. No, it should be in our archive. We'll look it up. It's relevant to the plot. But that being said, we don't have anything else to do here. Although we killed 2 of those spawners, so maybe there's essence to be found. Okay. Well, that was humiliating. Was it humiliating or was it cool? My feelings on the matter are mixed. Because I was really hoping that I would find just essence floating around here somewhere. Okay, there's at least one more infestation somewhere in this building. So that's something that we gotta be on an eye out for. Alright. But yeah, those switches are what we came to turn off. So we found it, and then I guess is there another one in here? Taking him out with my sword because I think that's the most effective way. But I hate admitting that because that seems to imply that my Magician build was misguided. It wasn't misguided. It was cool. It's going to continue to be cool. And we're going to find another one of those hippos, and we're going to kill it, and then that's going to give us enough stuff for our oh wait, there's an infestation running. I missed one. I don't know why I care. I guess I'm worried that if I don't get them all, I'm gonna have to come back. So, near as I can tell, the biggest downside to the Magician build is just how slow the fireballs are. I'll have to look into the tier 3 spells and see if there's a better one. Somewhere up here there's... Oh, it must be coming from in here. That's where they're spawning from. Oh, yep, there it is. Alright. Then, I'm just gonna say no thank you to you. Alright. Yeah, I got him cleared out. Okay, so the next factory is to the northwest. And I'm gonna go there, not out of any particular desire to knock out another factory, but because we might run into another big belly. That's why we do what we do. I don't know, that's attributing a bit more of an importance to a random encounter than I intended. Alright. Now, I destroyed that infestation. Where's the essence bundle? Do I need a bundle of essence every time I destroy one of those things? Yes. But if I can't get one, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Because I've got better things to do. Okay, now I want to go directly west. Alright, big frog. You ever think about drinking an ocean? Just don't. I know that's what all the cool kids are doing. I'll have you know that if I hear about it, someone's gonna get taken down. Okay, I see the factory. But I don't care about the factories, I just want the legendary monsters. Nope, no legendary monster in my sight. Ooh, but this is the rare plant. Let's see what this does. Titania's crown. Okay. And I'll bet that this wood is special too. Sepal wood. So the sepal wood, range damage, I don't need that. The Titania's crown, on the other hand, health and stamina regeneration, and a stealth rating. Okay, so I think it's the cinder for us. Alright. Another factory. bother fighting everybody. I'm just gonna do what I came here to do and get out. Okay. Up the stairs we go. Laughing all the way to the bank. Actually, I don't know what the bank is supposed to stand for here. I'm laughing my way up somewhere. Wait, is there some way in? Oh, I'll bet it opens after I destroy enough of these. Unless I can go in through the window. No. Trying to think about how to go about doing what I'm doing. I'll bet that opened the door. Just call it a hunch. Although, if it proves to be correct, you can speculate that maybe I just remembered it. Power to the people. Okay, there's a frog there. I don't need to face him. Okay, first, let's repair our stuff. We don't have much more reason to wear it, but we're going to keep it on as we go straight south. No, you're just a regular hippo. Talk to me when you've contacted your boss. Wait, am I assuming that the boss monster is the boss of the monsters? Is that something I've got the proper amount of information to determine? I don't know. Ugh. No, it looks like there may have been only one. We'll see. I hope that there's more. Because I really need it. But I might not need it. I might be able to get by with the leather I've got. Let's see. What are we looking for? 3 leather. Nope. 2 felt. 1 felt. 1 leather, 2 straps. Another leather. More straps. More leather. So I need at least 5 more. Probably more than that. Okay, so the switches are behind doors that don't open until you've destroyed enough of those spawners. So we'll just go look for spawners. We got pretty lucky with this one. Luck has nothing to do with it. It's all about being willing to cut corners. Sloppiness has everything to do with it. I wonder. That's not very inspirational. I'm as sloppy as you want to be. No way. Okay, there's another stairs up. Alright, one more down, one less to go. See you guys. Have fun despawning once I get far enough away. Okay. South. And then once we get past this, we'll, I guess, try and go back to the place where we fought it the first time and see if maybe it'll respawn. Because we desperately need it. Well, maybe not desperately. We could survive without it. We could possibly even thrive without it. But would we be being our best selves without it? Honestly, I'm not sure we're going to even be our best selves with it. So if we're not being our best selves with it, why am I so worried about being my best self without it? Ugh. Saved from uncertainty by the certainty of my own inadequacy. Yeah. Hey, big hammer guys, have you ever considered that maybe it's just a doctrinal failure on your parts that I'd much rather evade you than fight you? Like, you were deployed with a specific tactical, possibly even strategic aim in mind, and I'm just not engaging with you at all. And your lack of speed makes that possible. Like, my objective in this mission is completely at odds with standing my ground and eliminating every last enemy. But I do need to attack these soft targets here, so they could potentially do damage to me while I'm pinned down to an objective. But it doesn't look like they're going to. I'm just looking for a lever. Oh, it must be in here? No, upstairs. No? Oh, I spoke too soon. I was all arrogant. The enemy gate is down speech, but I haven't actually found the enemy gate yet. Orson Scott Card is a problematic figure, but I'll admit to enjoying Ender's Game. It's like catnip for gifted kids who are into sci-fi. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to brag about being a gifted kid there. First of all, I'm 44 years old. Why am I still bragging about educational evaluation of myself as a kid? Like, that's a little weird. Oh, this is a different legendary beast. Tosk. Hey, Tosk. Brutal. I didn't know there could be two different legendary beasts in the same map. I don't know. As brutal as Tosk may be, it just feels like I'm beating up a cow. Right, like... Don't worry, Tosk. Your brutality is at an end. Okay, Haddock's Ox. I guess between the two of them, I should be alright. Oh yeah, and this one gives me maximum weight. I don't hate that. Alright. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go right back to the northeast, and I'm gonna see if the other one responds. Because the more materials, the better. I don't want to have to make another trip. Although maybe me making the other trip is what causes the respawn to occur. I don't know. I spend a lot of time telling you what I don't know. Can I tell you what I do? And that I was going the wrong way entirely. Wait. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Not like it's wrong, immoral or anything, but it was definitely wrong. I did not know that I was going the wrong way. So if I'm implying that I could tell you what I do know, and one of the things that I say that I do know is that I'm going the wrong way. That's just not true. I didn't know that. I found it out the hard way. But this episode, one way or the other, is almost at an end. I'm gonna go back to base, and I'm gonna build a new tier of equipment, and then I'm gonna use that equipment to get strong enough to go to the next boss. The next boss is going to be the next episode. Ooh, I critted that hippo. Let nothing go to waste. Although it is going to go to waste, it's just going to hang out in my my storage indefinitely. Like, I might eat the meat at some point, but not on purpose. Not while there's still human left to consume. I mean, I'm eating that human down to the bone. Gobbling up a man's bones. See, that's why this channel's not appropriate for kids. Kids, you won't get it, but your parents will. And so if they catch you watching this, you can tell them that I told you not to. I mean, I did. I am telling you not to. Please don't. Don't get me in trouble with your parents, kids. Although the odds of this actually being an issue are incredibly small. Okay, there. It did not respawn. I'm in the same general area, and ooh, water spinach. Oh man, I like a good spinach. I'm not sure if water spinach is good spinach though. Never heard of that. Alright, we're just gonna do a little more wandering, just to be sure. Yeah, I've got no good reason for feeling this way, but I do not think that a respawn is imminent. I guess my assessment of these worlds is that the legendary monsters are like points of interest, and points of interest don't respawn. Alright. Ooh. Although a couple of hippos might come from nowhere and harass you. Can I fast travel away? Yes. Alright. I'm gonna pause, and then I'm gonna make you watch me craft my new clothes. I'm not gonna make you watch this loading screen, but I am gonna watch you make me craft. Or make you watch me craft. Alright, we are back at base, ready to start our new crafting adventure. Just gotta deposit my stuff in the storage. This is the exciting gameplay that you came to see. No, you don't have to pretend to be here for that. You know, I'm making you watch this. You'd rather not, but you can't look away. Oh, well, this will save me a couple of like 60 essence. Alright. Got a couple of magic infusions. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is clothes. Alright, let's look at our augments here. So the Jaunty Bicycle and ink making set give us extra magic. The Formula Board and Macabre Rack. Clothing gives us resistance to all sorts of things. And the Formula Board, environmental resistance and durability. Being said, I think I'd rather have the globe, speed plus and stamina regeneration, and what is the crystal ball? Oh, it's the same thing as uh, the formula board, but more. Fire, ice, poison, and maleficum +3. It's the formula board. Environmental resistance and durability. Okay. So, crystal ball. Alright, so we've got our augments for that station set. So what we want to do is we want to go here and just count 3 leather, 3 straps, 3 leather, 3 straps, 2 felt, 3 leather, 3 straps, 3 felt, 4 leather, 5 straps, 3 felt, 5 leather, 5 straps, 3 felt, 5 leather, 7 straps, 3 felt. Okay. So, leather. The leather we are changing into okay. We're just changing all of this into ox. And then the hide we're going to change 3 of those into felt. And then the rest of those into straps. Okay, that should actually be enough. So then we go back and we look here and we look at textiles. Alright, 2 cloth, 2 thread. We don't need to count the thread because everything, we're going to turn all of our fiber into thread. Alright, because cloth is made from thread. So 2 cloth, 3 cloth, 2 textile, 2 cloth, 3 cloth, 3 textiles. Okay. Thread. And the fiber we want to use is cinder strands. Okay. We might have to look at our textile bench to make sure that we can build textiles. Lining dirt. Wait. When it says textile, what does that even mean? I thought that was a specific... Any textile refined at a tanning station or textile station. Oh. Okay. So maybe like a durable cloth. So we can double dip. Okay, cloth. So we're gonna do alright, we'll turn this Titania's crown into thread as well. And we'll turn all of that into the cloth. Okay, so let's see. A lining is made of cloth. 30, 1.5, 6.0, and thread. So we'll look at this lining and see what its total stats are. And we can gather more cinder strands if we need them. Alright, so the Titanius crown lining has the combined benefits of the cinder strands and Titanius cloth. And then the durable cloth, we use this Titania's cloth and this lining. So 15, 30, 2.5, 6. Let's see what that's all about. Okay, and the durable cloth, 15, 64, 12. Yeah, see, it's compounding. Alright, and what needed the textiles? Wait. Okay, the gloves and the pack. Alright, let's take a look. We'll look at the pack first. Calcularian, textiles. Okay, oh, we could Azazel's leather. Oh, Azazel, you're still helping us out. God. That's wrong. Reinforced leather. Durable cloth. Okay, so durable cloth counts as textiles, but so does Azazel leather. So, but Azazel leather counts as leather. Ox haddocks counts as... Okay, wait. I want to see about reinforced leather. See if we can double that up, because that counts as a textile as well. Ooh, and we can put in some magic from metals. Alright, so let's refine our metals. Wait, fastener. We can use etched ingot for that. Well, see, aren't you glad that I'm making you watch this? Oh wait, I'll need 2 though. Let's change the ingot to... Let's make a bunch of silver ingots, actually. How many silver ingots did we wind up with? 5? Oh. I'm not thrilled with that outcome. Oh well. Excellent tanning station. Reinforced leather. Haddock's ox. And silver fasteners. Alright. So we're going to use reinforced leather as the textile to our new pack. And then for the straps, oh, we already built straps, so we've got what we need for those. Then we're going to make a buckle. Oh, okay. We've got a lot more of that then. Okay, metal plate. Out of silver. And then we use that to make the buckle. Okay, so just for reference, our current magic with our sword and umbrella out is 48.9. Remember that number. Calcularian pack, what are we... Oh, I need 2 buckles. So another metal plate made from a silver ingot. And another buckle made from a silver plate. Okay. Then in we go with this. Calcularian pack. Textiles. The reinforced leather for the Haddock's ox. The straps made from hippo. And the buckles made from silver. And this is going to give us a 24% boost in magic power. Although it should give us more because of the augments. We'll say. So 24% is the minimum there. I don't know what the augments is supposed to do. Oh, you know what? It probably only affects items with a base magic power. Like the Calcularian hat. Let's try that. Okay, Calcularian shirt has got a base magic power. Oh, wait, let's just calculate how many buttons we'll need. Okay, the gloves need a textiles and a leather. The pack we already got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, let's get 7 silver buttons. Although this thing has a bonus to building, so what we're going to do first is use these 5 silver ingots and see how many buttons we get out of those. Yep, we got 8 silver buttons out of 5 etched silver ingots. Okay. Calcularian shirt. The magic power is 8. Oh, we want an elegant shirt. Not a... Okay. Wait, no, that doesn't have a base magic power. Only the hat does. Okay. That being said... Wait, no, there is a Calcularian shirt too. Do we unlock a Calcularian shirt? Oh. Core T3 recipes. No, that doesn't have a base magic either. Okay. Let's try the elegant shirt. Okay, looks like it's got a base magic power. Cinder strands. Cinder strands. Silver buttons. And then hats. The Calcularian hat. Yeah, okay, so it's adding 8%. Forest fish? Oh, this forest fish adds... cloth adds magic. Okay. Calcularian. So we'll have to make as much out of textiles. Where's the forest fish? Reinforced leather, the haddock socks. Leather. Azazel. Look, I'm sorry, Azazel. If you didn't want me to wear your skin as clothes, you shouldn't have enhanced magic as much as you do. Gear? Oh, the Calcularian jacket. Leather. Haddock socks. Straps. Okay, and buttons, silver. Bottoms. Rough breeches. Felt. Actually, I wonder if the Calcularian breeches give me better. Like forest fish. Thread. Buttons. And then the boots. the Calcularian boots. Azazel leather. Straps. Buttons. Alright, and then for this, we just need a sword, an umbrella, and we'll have okay, equip. Equip the Calcularian pack. Okay. Everything's tier 3, and then we can get rid of this tier 2 stuff so it doesn't confuse us. I'm not even going to look at our magic rating, although you're free to put your eyes on whatever part of the screen you want. But I want to see the whole effect when it's done. Oh, what the hell am I wearing? You know what? I don't hate it. Not like some of the other stuff I've hated. Alright, so a sword. We need blade, guard, wrap. Wrap, pull, wire. Okay. So blade and guard here. Blade. Oh, I need a metal plate for that, and for the guard, I need a shaft. Okay, metal plate. Silver ingot. And then a shaft. Silver ingot. And then a blade. Silver blade. Guard. Silver guard. Wait, would it be possible for me to turn these reinforced leather into straps? No, you can only turn hide into straps. Okay. So a wrap is made out of 2 straps. Okay, and then need 1 more umbrella and a pole and a wire. Okay. And then pole, lumber. Oh, we gotta make lumber out of our tier 3 Babel wood. Or burl wood. Okay. We're gonna get some magic out of that. Then we need a silver wire. Wire made out of silver ingot. Alright. go here and check our augments. Okay, Crystal Ball gives all tool magic. Macabre gives all tools magic. The globe we can change to the training dummy. Yeah, it's going to be the training dummy for the sword, and then it's going to be the tea set for the umbrella. Okay. Ornate sword, silver blade, silver guard, fancy wrap. Okay. Ooh, this is 43 magic power just on its own. I'm gonna wait till it finishes because I don't know what happens if you change its augmentations in the middle of a crafting. Okay. And then this ink making set. Okay. So the ink making set gives umbrellas crafted speed and stamina. Ornate umbrella glider. Wrap. Burlwood pole. Silver wire. Ooh. I'm so excited for what this is going to turn out to be. Okay, we gotta get rid of... we don't need that. And we don't need this rugged sword anymore because we got an ornate sword. Okay. Extract. Extract. Wait, I want to see the difference in stats. 89 melee damage, 27.1 magic power. 131 melee damage, 43 magic power. Okay. Oh wait, I'm gonna hold on to that bolt action rifle for a little while because it completes a quest for us. We just gotta do 12 ammunition. Oh, that umbrella being made of silver. No, I don't care for that look, but I guess it's because it's got some sort of weird cowhide. Ooh, and we lost a significant amount of carry weight too. Alright, so we need 7 of these T3 magic infusions. Ooh, we've got a lot of essence. Good. Alright, 2 minutes. And so I'll just go ahead and tell you that once we get our magic all said and done, then that's probably going to be the end of this episode. We're already going way past time. Let's unlock some tier 3 cooking recipes though. Perfect steak. Catch of the day. Artisanal loaf. Ooh, vegetable medley. Alright, I'm gonna make a vegetable medley. salad, our wheat-based salad, and our aloe aromatic. Alright, we'll come back for that. Oh, actually, I said we're gonna stop once this is done. That's not true. We're gonna stop once we test it out. I don't know, not entirely unfabulous. Oh, and we need spells. Okay. Well, first of all, we've got all of this. Ooh. Track Legend, Grasping Might, Charm of the Naiad. Charm of Ferocity. Steadiness. Okay, none of those are super great. We'll think about what spells we want. Alright, let's apply this. Okay, backpack. Sword. Umbrella. Shirt. Jacket. Hat. Gloves. Pants. And boots. 137.4. We've doubled our magic power. And our equipment gear score is now 60. And we're not done yet. What we need is enchantments. Okay. Recovery, weak human seal, tier 1 essence. Immolation, another weak human seal. So 2 weak human seals. And then I'm going to do Summon Swarm, a nature seal. Okay, those we get here at the masonry bench, I believe. Yes. Weak human seal. Oh, no, it doesn't matter because these things don't add stats. Aloe seed and stone block. Okay. Then we go over here and gather that lunch that we made. Wheat vegetable medley. I have better options for those, but it's fine. Alright. We got our seals here. Immolation. Then recovery. And Summon Swarm. We might replace Summon Swarm if it's not strong enough. And we'll have to look at our charms, but I know for a fact that somewhere in this in one of our various dressers, we've got the perfect charm for our umbrella. But I don't have it organized even slightly. So, and I've forgotten what the charm looks like in terms of oh, okay. Bass Reeves doesn't care that we brought the wrong ammo for our rifle. He just cares that we've got a rifle and that we've got ammo. Okay, Charm of the Wind. That's what I wanted. Okay. Apply that to the umbrella. And then we'll have to come up with a charm for our sword. Okay, summon swarm, immolation, and recovery. They're just the three most practical spells. And then, as far as charms go, let's see. Charm of 100 blows might be better. Charm of essence. No. Oh, we need one more of these Charm of the Mules. So Charm Cord, Heart, Charm Bauble. Charm of the Spell Sword. That must be... Okay, yes. This is what I want. So 2 Charm Baubles, Charm Cord Mind, Charm Cord Heart. Charm Cord Mind, Twine, Twine, and then Charm Baubles. That might be Masonry Bench again. Carved Stone, Wire. Okay. Oh, I got 6 Charm Baubles out of that. Charm of the Mule. Charm of the Spell Sword. Okay, I can hold 590 pounds. Or kilograms. Oh, I'll take this rifle ammunition that was in here instead. Bass Reeves. I'm doing that for you. Okay, so we just gotta find one enemy to test out our spells on. Immolation. Alright, so before we were doing 589 with it fully charged. This time we're doing 1500. Oh wait, I'm gonna summon a swarm. Let's see what this does to you. Oh, I don't think that I got the swarm up correctly. So we gotta find another enemy to test the swarm on. But I feel a great deal of confidence for the next time. Our 1500 damage is gonna take us far. There's gotta be something up north here. Oh, our umbrella isn't quite getting us the infinite height that I wanted. Oh, these creatures have always seemed fairly blameless. Oh, this one doesn't charge. Okay. Take the axe. Aoten wood. What is its effect? Movement speed and environmental resistance. Alright. So we are loaded down with powerful magic and a whole new set of powerful equipment, which should be enough to take us through the next story, level, which is exciting because we already advanced the main quest here, Belly of the Beast. We just have to report back to the mayor. So we're gonna do this thing for Bass Reeves. I wish I could have gotten a pillar under there. And then, you know, it's not a cube. So next time we're going to Magwitch Marches, and then on from there to realms yet uncharted. We've got all of these new minor realm cards to explore, and once we beat the next realm, we'll get the herbarium. That's exciting. And not only that, we'll unlock a new Gloriana's Tears. Wait. And then Hollowed Moor after that. And then once we've seen the Gloom and Hunt realms, we'll have gotten to everything except Nightingale. And once we get to Nightingale, that's the end of the series. And we'll move on to another game. Forever. At least once a week, sometimes twice a week when I can't resist. But until then, I hope that you've absolved the guilt from the end of the last episode, even though it's been one day. And if you haven't, I donated to UNICEF, which isn't like specifically focused on orphans or anything, but they do good work fighting global hunger. So, that's just a hint for you. Like maybe that's something you could do. And yes, I'm virtue signaling right now because I want you to imitate me. Because you think I'm so cool, as evinced by the last 3 hours we spent together. So until next time, have a lovely week. This has been another episode of Surveying the Realms.